Your business may be small, but you've got big goals. Brother Laser Printers can help you succeed, no matter the space, task, or budget. From crisp black and white to vivid full color, our printers offer affordable quality you can trust. Plus, fast printing and high page yields make them ideal for home offices and shared workspaces. It's no wonder Brother is the #1 retail brand in laser printer unit sales in the U.S. With Brother at your side, go from small to do it all. Shop now at brother-usa.com/laser.
I hate to break it to you, but you're in for a big surprise. 5 years from now, Jane, who's resigning today, will ring the NASDAQ bell, officially launching her company on the public market. And what you'll soon realize is that Jane stole your most valuable data to start her new company on her way out the door. Learn how Code 42 Insider can stop data theft and protect your organization's most valuable assets. Visit code42.com to learn more.
And I know that's not good.
You can get it.
No, that's not good.
All those sort of things. And as you get going with your garden and all that, you can buy or have your zucchini and things like that, and get one of those things that curls it, and it makes a spaghetti. I have one of those.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Help you.
Thank you. Satish said I'm hungry now. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank each and every one of you so much for joining us this morning for our ATS daily morning meeting. Please feel free to ask questions during this meeting about your and your company specifically. Please take notes, and everything that you learn from us today, from the conversations to the steps that we take to how Antonio structures this meeting to the things that we discuss, please take it and use it for your company specifically as well. So again, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Good morning, boss man. How are you?
I'm doing swell. Thank you for being here, and the right man who is a woman, so I appreciate that as well. Yes, happy day. Happy day is always good to have happy days. If this is your first time here, this is a daily meeting. It's a real meeting. It's not a class. No gimmicks. We do this every day for the last couple of years. It's how we built this company to the success that it is. During the COVID-19 crisis, I decided to open them up to the public because I noticed that we were dominating and haven't lost anything. Actually, we're benefiting like Amazon and Jeff Bezos, while others are not. So I said, well, there's something that we're doing that maybe we should open up to the public. We almost look as good as Lost Dreads. Almost. We working on it.
Amen.
That's it. We are working on it. So this is that. Obviously, you can ask questions at any time if you feel to do so. Now to the agenda. First things first, Deanna, I need you to do a couple of things.
Okay.
I need you to schedule out 2 more blocks. I need to schedule out Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Let's do 3 more blocks. 3-hour blocks of interviews. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So that's all 5 days, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, because you gave me today and tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes? All right, good.
Yes.
3 hours. Don't split it. Whatever you do, don't split it. Don't. Yeah.
3 solid blocks. I got you.
Yeah, my mind won't be able to handle the split. I'm in a whole different grind mode, and when you split it, I'm not going to be able to go back into that mode of stopping work to interview people. It's just 2 different mindsets. Now, that's number 1. Number 2, somehow I need you to schedule out a block or just stay on me about writing a foreword to Law's book. Yes. Now, the salesperson in me can't help myself. Law, if you would like to unmute your mic right here and keep it frozen in time forever about your book, you're more than welcome right now. They'll hear about this for life. Go ahead, sir.
I am uber excited for this book. It is a 30-day journey that you're going to go on in this book. It's about releasing complacency, ladies and gentlemen. It's about getting unstuck. It's about living the life that you truly want to live. And this book is going to make you dig deep down into your soul, into your psyche, and really ask you, are you really living the life that you want to live? Check out these questions within the book. The 3 R's: release, reflect, and renew. Let go of those behaviors and just be you. Be you and be you.
Outstanding. Sounds like he said that before, didn't he? He's just Les Brown ready. Just get on stage and go for it. I know that's right. I'm not mad at you. Another thing, Deanna, I want you to remind me to get Satish, Phil, Susan, all of you in the office, in the physical office, lost books. I'm buying all of them. So his first 8 or 9 copies or whatever it is will be purchased by me, and we will ship it to you. So make sure Deanna has your address, and I will ship your books to you when that book is released. Don't even worry about it. Now how you gonna get him to sign it? I ain't got nothing to do with that, all right? I ain't got nothing to do with that, but I'm gonna ship it out. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to do with that part, all right? But I'm gonna ship it out and make sure all of you benefit from the book. And most importantly, that's the culture, right? The culture is when one of us is doing well, all of us is doing well. Oh, I done pressed on something. All right, that's the culture. So you better get it. You better get used to it. You better get used to it. When one of us is in trouble, we all in trouble. When one of us is doing well, we all doing well. So we releasing the book together. That's what we doing. Okay. So it's his book, his effort, and our happiness. That's what we gonna do. Our happiness. So try to pay that forward. Find somebody else to support like that. Life loves it. All right. More on you, Deanna. I've got plenty more. Plenty more. Let's see. Let me just go in no particular order. So when I give them to you, these are not things of, don't rank them. They're just.
Thank you.
Yeah. Don't. I'll tell you the one to rank. There's one you need to rank.
Okay.
You know, but
Okay.
Don't rank them. I need. Let's see. I want you to develop a plan. Well, let me ask you all this real quick. If you can participate in this daily meeting. Actually, you know what? Kiara, can Kiara talk? Can Kiara talk? Can you talk, Kiara? You know, she be busy. She like run Delaware. She run the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? The whole left side. What's happening? Good morning.
Yeah, that's the goal, to run all of Delaware.
Tired of
Come on now.
Tired of people talking about it. I'm tired of people saying ain't nothing here. I'm getting ready to be here.
I know that's right. I ain't mad at you. I can't wait to drink some Delaware beer. I've never had beer from Delaware. Never, ever. Now, my question to you is, from your experience, what are people... Do people want to make money the most? Do they want to tell their story the most? Do they want to get their dreams off the shelves the most? Like, what is this unprecedented time doing to people in your experience? What is it making them want the most?
I think it's shining a light on people, for them to actually know what it is they're supposed to be doing. A lot of what I see in my area all throughout Delaware is a lot of people who are just doing every and anything because they're going with the trends, but not really knowing who they are and exactly what they want to do. So we have a lot of people who are doing businesses without business licenses. They just need someone to connect with that can pull that out of them and help them get some direction.
That's dope. That is dope. Yeah, and I've got a hard task for you. Okay? Can we combine the 6-figure dream funnel with the, thank you, Kara, because this comes from Kara's feedback, and the Richest Man Trash Can book funnel, but the digital version, can we combine those two together? This is what I want. This is what I'm saying. Well, yes, if it come out of my mouth, I don't even want to hit no. Y'all should know that about me anyway. I'm like, what's his name? Henry Ford. I want the 8-cylinder. Right? Like I ain't even try to hit. It's not possible. It's not possible. That's okay. Make it possible. But no doubt. This is what I want. The first page. Don't change nothing. Both of them are perfect. I just want them combined. That means it should be everything on the first line, the whole book, and then right under that same first page, also get all this and just put that other page, the other first page, at the bottom of the first page. You feel me?
I got you. That's all you needed to give me. I know what to do going forward.
All right, cool. And then the upsells within it, for those who will, just find a way to combine those. Put two things on top of each other that make sense, and keep it like 4 or 5 steps. Don't make it 10 steps. You understand what I'm saying? Make it, just combine the two. I guess every page has 2 things on it now. You're just bundling better, which now, well, let me let her.
Okay.
All right, you got me. Now, in the understanding of that, any questions for me or any feedback you would like to give or something you would like to teach them before I explain why I did that, because you should have a really good idea.
No, sir.
Okay. All of you should pay attention to the slick stuff that I just did, right? I decided, just listening to Kiera, and I've been kind of feeling that, we need to give more. The slick stuff I did was I made it a tad bit easier for us to be able to give more away. When I combine them, can you see me, Deanna? Okay. When I combine them, I just want to make sure my screen wasn't froze. When I combine them, I made it easier for the back office to give stuff away. Easier for the back office to give stuff away. So all of you, yes, it is easier for us. It is easier for us. So if you see any advertising out there for us, from us, it's all free. It's nothing sales. It's all free. It's all free giveaways. So what is that? You have to adjust the price, Deanna, because you're going to put the price on the old one on the new one. You understand? The one you're going to combine? Because it's no longer because you put 2 big bundles together. So you have to add those 2 bundles price together and make one new price.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? Let me see if I can teach you all something real quick. You don't need to lower your prices. Hopefully I can make you all get a good understanding here. This is not the time to lower your prices. Nothing wrong with that. You're more than welcome to. But it's not going to help you because you can't compete with Walmart unless you. All right, let me do it this way so I want everyone to understand. Unless your distribution system is big, then you can't lower your prices. So I'm going to explain to you the things that make us great that people just wouldn't understand, right? It's just one of those things. You see me or you see John Maxwell on stage, but you don't understand that there's a whole system after that works well, right? You see Joel Osteen in the pulpit, and you don't understand that there's this whole system that happens during the week before you get to the weekend services. I'm going to tell you what makes this work. We have an extremely large distribution system. That's really a big chunk of the secret sauce. An extremely large distribution system. That, like, process that, receive that. We have an extremely large distribution system. Inside that distribution system, we have tons of products. So we have extremely large distribution system, and we have tons of products. Now, when you put extremely large distribution system and tons of product, what we also have is tons of value. There's three things. I'm literally giving you secret sauce. We've got, put it in the chat for me down so they can see. We have an extremely large distribution system. We have an extreme amount of products. We have an overabundance of value. And last and most importantly, we have an extremely low customer acquisition cost.
What was number 3 for me?
Let me just now look at your notes and go back. Extremely large distribution system,
Mm-hmm.
an insane amount of products,
Mm-hmm.
an overabundance in value, and then an extremely low customer acquisition cost. All right, someone who wants to volunteer their business. I'm going to say plenty more, but who wants to help their business today? Who is that? Who among you? Okay, log cut on here. Say, please, Misa.
Help me. I got some
Okay.
time.
All right, there you go. So, Law, we're going to start off with your book and your program. I want to make this applicable for understanding. What Law needs to do is tap into or create an extremely large distribution system. First, period. Do nothing else. An extremely large distribution system. Then, well, let me break down why and what that is. How quickly can you get the word out to 2 million people your book just released? If that's not what you're thinking too small. And I didn't say 2 million is the goal. 2 million is the first week. How can you send an email to 2 million people in the first week? And then you need to figure out, and of course, Deanna, the Demon Regroup will help you with this. You need to then figure out how can you get to 2 million a month after that. Once you hit that initial 2 million, then you say, okay, how can I get to 2 million a month? Then once you figure out getting to 2 million a month, then how can I get to 2 million a week? And once you figure out how to get to 2 million a week, then how can I figure out getting to 2 million a day? What this is going to do, for one, is you're going to get beat up every time you try it, right? You're just going to get punched in the face. This will not happen easily, Law. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just, bam. There's no way you getting this done. All right, I brushed my teeth. I just reached 2 million people a day. Right? No, that's just not going to work that way. No matter how good your vegan toothpaste is, it's just not going to work. What it's going to do is it's going to show you what an attractive character is and what it looks like, what it takes to be one. Because you can't reach 2 million people a day without 4 things. If you want to know what these 4 things, I shall give them to you now. One of these 4 things has to be there. Money, that's obvious. Name, that's not obvious. Face, that's obvious. body. That's obvious. There's only 4 things that you're going to do to get this to happen. There's only 3 things you can really sell on the internet, or 3 methods you can sell them from, which name, face, or body. Deanna, tell us the 3 categories that pretty much all products are in.
Health, wealth, and relationships.
So you're in health, wealth, relationships, that's it. Anything else is just a bifurcation or a trifurcation or a division or some sort of, whatever of that, those 3 things. Give them to me again, Deanna.
Health, wealth, and relationships. Can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Loud and clear. So the first thing Law
I had
needs
a delay on my end.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's all good. The first thing Law needs to do is figure out, am I in health, wealth, or wellness, or whatever you just said, and which one is he in?
He's actually in all 3, because what he's focusing on, he's focusing on a mindset, and with the change of that mindset, it'll affect health, wealth, and relationships.
So what's the give me the 3 categories again?
Health, wealth, and relationships.
Law, tell me about your book.
Boss man.
Tell me about your book, Law.
So the health aspect is a portion on the 30 days that talks
No.
about...
Hold on. No. Yeah. Don't even give it to me like that. Just tell me about your book without breaking it down.
Physical complacency, ladies and gentlemen. It's not having the correct mindset. Are you eating correctly? Is your money where your mind should be at? Yeah, that's about as far as I got.
Good stuff.
Do you want me to do all 3?
No. I don't want you to do all 3. That's for sure. I want you to pick one. That's why I definitely don't want you to do all 3. Deanna, you've edited the book. While it touches all 3, I need one of y'all. You got to pick one. You can pick all 3. You can do all 3 later. You can do all 3 months from now. But you need to pick one.
Maybe
Why?
this might help a little bit. The whole basis of it is choices, right? My quote is,
Got you.
Life is choice-driven. You decide, in fact, or what you do. Everything boils down to choices. And that's my main thing. It's about choices, the choices that you make.
Good. Choices.
The book is named Choice Driven Life.
That's it. So we can rule out relationships because you're not focused on, as a byproduct of making good choices, your relationships would get better, yes?
Which is at the end of the book.
Outstanding.
Yes, correct.
Cool. That's cool. Go ahead, Deanna.
I'm thinking more so along the lines of health. That's what popped in my head to narrow it down.
All right. Good. That makes me feel good. Mental health, spiritual health. Does that sound about right, Law?
Yes, and that falls into line with everything as me, dealing with agoraphobia, dealing with panic disorder, building myself back up. So that's
good. Good. That's perfect. That's good. That makes me very happy. Now, you can go focus on the other 2 later. But the reason why I said you pick one, because you need to build a distribution system. And these are 3 different audiences. You understand? Oh man, I don't want to use names. Actually, no, I'll do that. You're close to Jersey, right? You're close to Jersey. I know, saying from Brooklyn. I know. But nevertheless, those Jersey folk that be claiming they from New York, because I know that's what you. I already know. I know plenty of New Yorkers, right? I already know. Chris Christie. You've heard of him before? Okay. Who's Chris Christie?
Mayor Jersey.
Got something to... Okay. All right. Outstanding. Now, he's wealthy, isn't he? Of course he is. course he is. But he ain't healthy. You know what I'm saying? No offense. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to show you.
That is not the poster child.
Okay. I'm just trying to show you these are 3 different types of groups. So if you're going to focus on health, you can get someone who has the body type of Antonio Smith, but be a health nut now. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have to be as skinny as Law to be healthy. I just happen to be solid. I knock somebody smooth out. You understand what I'm saying? That's just that. So now you know it's health. So we build our distribution system, Deanna, in health. That's a whole different. That's much different than what I would build it. Please know that the richest man in the trash can is not talking about health. It's not. Why would I do that? Why those two? It's too difficult. The copyright has nothing to do with health. It's saying, yo, get yourself out the middle class. Here's my blueprint. They messing with your money. Stop it. Now, I'm the same guy that make my own almond milk, right? Got my own garden. Stay away from sugar. I don't even fool with bread. I'm clearly did a whole total life change on health. But if you're going to talk money to me, talk money. But I still spend money in the health department. You understand what I'm saying? Don't mind me. Just play some more stolen stuff in the vault. And Chris, that's your only job. Your only responsibility for these meetings, ladies and gentlemen, is to steal from me. So now Law is going to, both of them, put their book in the health or whatever Chris's is. Now you build that distribution system. You don't go find 2 million people. You go find 2 million people in the health industry. Now that makes the world extremely small and make that 2 million extremely possible.
That makes me feel a lot more comfortable because I was, trying to figure out which direction we're going to. I like this idea of health because I really did enjoy going to speak to some of the medical stories I did speak to. And then even with my own personal condition, agoraphobia and panic disorder, the next books is going to be catered toward that. And this will help to give me a platform. So when I do come out and say, hey, look, this is my story about agoraphobia, this is what I dealt with, it would make it easier.
Good stuff. You're getting it. For instance, I haven't drank anything but water and vodka, because I like vodka. All right. Besides that, anything but water since March of last year. And it's the truth. It is the honest to God truth. Now, or an almond milk, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I just started making that. But that's what made me, think about this. Almonds just got my money. I don't even eat almonds, Law. I do not eat almonds. I can't stand them. I think they're disgusting. Any type of cashew, peanut, it's just not my thing. It's just not. Yeah, and when I went on the train, I tried to do it as a little snack. I was like, my mouth, it just tastes like I was eating cardboard, right? You know what I'm saying? It was just, But almonds is getting me to buy $9 bags. And they're not marketing to me because I got tired of drinking just water for 15 months. I said, I would like to switch this up. Oh, almond milk tastes good. I remember. You get it? So here's the deal. Law, you can get on a video, and I need y'all to catch this. Law only has to go. In fact, I'll give you an example. I don't know how to talk like Law, so I'll just talk in my regular voice, but I'll act like you. Actually, I would try to impersonate you. Hey, everybody, I'm Law. Got my dreads, some chocolate and flavor. I ain't gonna be able to pull it out. Right? God only gave you that swag. He skipped over all of us and didn't give it to everybody else. He skipped over all of us. But no, You come on, you say, hey, I've just realized that many people don't know that they're drinking their calories. Did you know that most of you can lose that 50 pounds you're trying to lose? Yeah, it's not a brain thing. It's not a talent thing. You could totally lose that. Absolutely. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to lose that 50 pounds and why you've not been losing it. Anybody can do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to tell you, as Law, the author of Choice Driven Life, that you've been drinking your calories. Let's break down the science real quick. Particularly, your metabolism is going to burn 2,000 calories. So essentially, if you want to lose weight, you want to burn more calories than what you put in your body. Now, if you're like me and you are doing all the right things to lose weight, you're exercising, you're watching your portions, you've been on the keto and you've done all this stuff, you're doing everything right, and you still can't lose this weight, and you've been doing it for over 2 years or more. Is that you? If that's you, this video is a blessing you have attracted. It's not your diet anymore that's the problem. It's what you're drinking. I want you to consider this. 1 can of Coke has 2.5 times the daily recommended sugar in it. And sugar is actually the problem. Now, I'm not telling you to abandon sugar. What I want to do with this video is I want to give you replacements for you drinking your calories. So what we're going to do is teach you the products that are already there, already on your shelf, or things that you can buy like Topo Chico water. That is the strongest Coke, but it has no sugar in it whatsoever. Here's the thing. 1, here's another, 2, 3, 4. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the video. I've given you 10 different alternatives. Maybe you know about them, maybe you didn't. And that is a key concept in the choice-driven life. No, I don't have these things in the book, but when you make better choices, you attract better health. My name is Laid Down Law, and whatever his tagline is, all right? You understand what I'm saying? Now, just like that, a video that ain't got nothing to do with your book, but since it's health and you're attracting health people, you couldn't, 1, never run out of content. 2, always hit your audience. And the more you add value to me outside your book, is the more I'm going to come to you for the book. Please kindly send me that portion of the video. Sure will. It was about 28 minutes in, y'all. We put that in the chat. Go ahead, Law. I'll let you respond, and then I'll finish breaking it down. Chris, I hope you stole something.
You know Chris stole it. He might still use my name. No, Chris will use his own name. No, it was everything. I actually
I gotta keep my brand, but I take the other stuff down.
No, the video was phenomenal. It was perfect. It showed me a way of attracting more people without necessarily always dropping about the book or what have you. So I really did like it.
That's how you reach 2 million people. That's how you build that launch.
It doesn't show like, hey, look, I made this book. Go buy it. No, I'm sharing you other information. And, oh, wow, okay, you know what? Let me go check out this book. So I like that.
Brian, what's that vegan lady name that just signed a big contract with the talent company? Everybody loves her. Tamala. She's so pretty. You know what I'm talking about. She's so – there's no way you haven't seen her, Law, because she dominates TikTok. Black lady, Afro. She's always cooking vegan stuff, teaching people how to eat healthy. Tabitha Brown. Oh my God, you don't know who Tabitha Brown is? Law. Oh my God. All right, Law. What I want you to do, make sure he can hear this because I know he's in Subway somewhere. Give it to him. He needs to study. He needs to go to TikTok, go to Instagram, and study Tabitha Brown and how she does her stuff. Because that is the most perfect way he can sell his book. She built oh my God. You're gonna instantly fall in love with her too. I promise you will. Tabitha Brown, right? You're just gonna instantly fall in love with her. And she just signed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's opponents on Man versus Train. At the crossing we have Rick, a 175-pound frustrated man who's running late for work. And on the tracks we have Bull, a million-pound freight train that takes a mile to stop. Let's see who comes out on top.
You can't beat a train, so don't try. Stop. Trains can't. Paid for by NHTSA.
A major contractor. She built a huge social media following, and she just has the light pouring all off of her too. And all she does is just teaches people how to cook vegan recipes. That's all she does.
I do that now. That was Mother's Day.
I know.
I make twisted egg roll.
Yes, and there is no reason for you not to be recording your vegan videos, especially you as an attractive man. Like, don't, and then you got so much that's so marketable about you, right? You're just so much. Your community, 2 different communities. Here you are, 12 feet tall and slender. That's name, face, body. I wasn't joking. This is the only 3 things you can sell. Carmen Electra, body. And the body made it become a name. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. It's not something. It's what it is. Now, that's how you build that large distribution system. The other ones are a tad bit easier to explain. So after you get out that large distribution system, what else did I say, Deanna? Help me out. Repost it for me. So after you, then you got to have products. That's what the book isn't important. It's the monthly services behind it that's important. It's not right. It's not 10x book. It's the 10x conferences. It's the 10x program. It's the 10x movement. It's not the book. It's the movement that's established with it. You ain't even seen the movement I'm getting ready to do for MExit, right? The richest man in the trash can. You ain't even seen it. You haven't even seen it. Then after that, value. So he's going to build the value with the videos. All he has to do is just make people fall in love with him and his choices and his cooking. He never has to talk about the book. Now, I'm not telling you not to talk about the book. Just say, hey, everybody, my name is Law, author of Choice-Driven Life, and that's the only time he has to mention it on some videos. That's it. Or after the video, just run a little 30-second ad for it. That's it. That is it. That's all. That's it. And then what Law's going to find out, like Antonio T. Smith Jr. and Brand, he's not paying for customers no more. If you've been paying attention, well, let me. And you can only do that with money, name, face, or body. That's it. If you've been paying attention, I probably just told you the most brilliant thing that's going to happen today. I just gave you the blueprint of your business, Kara. I really did. If you want sustained wealth, that's how you do it. If you want a brand, that's how you get that done. That's how you get it done. If you're from, how does a kid from the hood build an empire and passes his mentors and then mentors those mentors? I just gave you the steps.
That was powerful.
I just gave you the steps. I just gave you the steps how you get that done. That's what makes us great. Deanna, that was me explaining why I want you to combine those 2 funnels. I just went and explained it through Law because it was easier to use him, because if I kept pointing at me, no one was going to listen, right? So I used him. a real person. Now people say, oh, okay, I can do that too, right? And of course, that was the whole point. I kind of do this for a living. Now, your challenge, Deanna, should you choose to accept, even though you have no choice but to accept. But I'll give you the illusion that you get to choose to accept. Would you like the illusion?
There's no need. It's no need to give the illusion.
Outstanding. I need you to present to me by the end. How long you want? You don't get to take more than a week. Actually, you don't get to take more than Friday. You don't even know what I'm going to say. How long you want? How long should I give it, y'all? Somebody say something. Somebody help out.
Yeah, can you give me? I will accept Friday because I'm looking at the weight of the week. So Friday would be perfect. Thank you.
Very wise, because it's a hard task. Because if you would have said, "No, just give it to me now," I would have said, "Well, give me my stuff right now." All right. Here's your task. How do you develop for me, present it to me, and then I will put my spin on it. A 2 million reach of people with that new funnel every month. That's your new task. Now you're going to have to figure out what is that health, wealth, or relationships. And luckily for you, I'm pretty consistent, so it's wealth, right? I'm just pretty consistent. You don't even have to guess that. It's wealth. Even the speaker one is wealth, right? It just doesn't matter. It's just wealth, right? Now, you must present to me, write this down word for word, 2 million per month reach with a plan for with a plan for 45% sign-up rate. That means accept the free offer. Wish I had Grace on. Approximately, that's a lot. That's a lot of pressure too. That is about 850,000 people signing up a month. That's what that is. About 45%. Yes, it's about 45%. Amazon doesn't have that problem.
It's more like 900,000.
Well, there you go. 900,000. It's more like 900,000. You get me? Yeah. Walk in the park. Walk in the park for the D. Marie Group. First off, if y'all paying attention, I give D. Marie Group stuff, tasks like this all the time. So if you have not consulted with the D. Marie Group, like Law has on his book, which is being clobbered with dominance, you should probably consult with the D. Marie Group, as D. Marie Group has made me famous. D. Marie Group just hooked me up with Chris to do some epic stuff that y'all don't even know nothing about. Shout out to Chris Holmes for getting ready to do some epic stuff. I'll be paying that bill soon. Just saying. I'm just saying. I'm gonna throw that. Chris, you want to say something right there, man? I can't help myself. I'm such a salesperson for other people. If you want to say how you just, partner with D. Marie Group on something, I need to be doing that. Go ahead, work that out. Anywho, that's your plan. 900,000 people, but focus on the reach. So let's go back to this little thing. If the product, if it's not a crap product, if it's an overabundance in value, then number 1 and 4 take care of themselves. Math runs the world, everybody. If you don't have a crap product and you add value, considerable value, the math would take care of itself. I'm going to say this one more time because I'm hoping you all listen to this because it applies to every area of your life. If you, let's think of a rain cloud for a second. A rain cloud gives value to this world, period. The cloud is only evaporated water drops that are too light to fall. That's what a rain cloud is. A rain cloud is evaporated water drops. Cumulus clouds being one of those ones that you typically look at and say, hey, it's an animal or something. These clouds are just evaporated raindrops that are too light to fall. How does that add value? Because it keeps the ecosystem alive and the waters of lakes and oceans and rivers not exceeding their boundaries. If it never happened, then we would literally live in a water world. That's number 1. Then when the water, the evaporated water gets too heavy, when all the light gets too light and becomes too heavy, because too much of anything is too much of anything, then it rains. That's rain. The cloud becomes too heavy and now it must empty itself to stabilize. How does that add value? In the darkest hour of the cloud, help me somebody. When the cloud can't take when the cloud has no choice driven life, but to take no more weight, the cloud rains and 100% of drinking water on planet Earth comes from the rain. Any water that you can drink on planet Earth was rained upon us. All fresh water comes from the rain. All of it. Now,
amen, amen.
That's it. That's just it. There's 2 things here I want you to catch. For one, what seems to change our moods, or just a rainy day or a cloudy day or whatever, it's just a natural process of adding value. Rewind, press play. The actual process of adding value comes with rain. And when you have added enough value, the fresh water takes care of itself. Now let's put that into business. When choice-driven life, when law decides to add enough value, it's just going to be evaporated water drops. This is going to happen, law. They're going to sleep on you. Don't even get mad, just tuck them in. Don't even get mad. They sleeping on you, just tuck them in. Don't even trip. They can't catch your greatness yet. Just tuck them in, man. Don't even get mad at it. Just tuck them in.
No need to get mad. I learned that lesson.
That's it. That's it. Because all it means, y'all, for your brand is you just don't have enough evaporated water for people to see your cloud. Come on, somebody. That's all. Then when they see your cloud, they're going to say, oh, it ain't raining, though. Fake cloud. Oh, my God. You know how many people attempted to say such things about me? Satish, don't we know it? Satish got an inside joke at this point. We know it. Anyway, Think about this. All they're gonna do is it's just gonna be a cloud, and then by the time it's raining, well, that's your shine. That's your harvest. And anybody who planted seeds early enough when they saw that it was a cloud up there, is gonna benefit from Law's book. He's gonna benefit from it. It's simple. If you focus on the products and if you focus on the value, your monthly subscriptions take care of themselves, Law. You ain't got to worry about that. Your customers, they take care of themselves. Your distribution, that must be manufactured. Everybody, listen, here's a drum roll. I'm going to give you a drum roll. I just gave you the secret to business. The amount of products, that's something you can handle. Oh, no worries, no worries. The amount of products, that's something you can handle. The amount of value, that's something you can handle. Low acquisition costs, something you can handle. But none of that happens, Law, if you don't manufacture your distribution. This is what most people don't get. I say it all the time, or at least I've been saying it lately. I'm going to tell it to you again because they don't teach you this in school, and this ain't in no books. There's only one way to create wealth, and that's wealth. That's it. But the only way to get wealth is labor. And labor must be manufactured, leveraged, manipulated. You cannot pray labor. You cannot attract labor. You manufacture labor. You attract the quality of labor, but you manufacture labor, Law. And the first thing you need to do is you need to be like a swordsmith, and you need to manipulate metal and wield it towards your greatest masterpiece, and that's your distribution system. You understand me, Law?
Gotcha.
This must be created, Steve. Tiana, everything about today, I've examined. We're doing a fantastic job, obviously, but I want more. The time to come is more, and that's distribution we need to focus on. So if you think we doing distribution well, you understand? We need to do it more well. We ain't doing it well enough. We should be pulling off, you ask me, we should be pulling off 900,000 high quality leads a month. I don't know, you should have wrote that down. You already wrote it down, but that was the point of this. I'm giving it to you in a different way now. Okay. Your project is to produce 900,000 high quality leads from one funnel, just one, and one product. This is where I get real slick. Who wants to learn something? Who, not Law, he just learned. Who wants to volunteer your business? If you want to be blessed like Law, let me hear from you. Kiera, there she go. I see you unmute your mic. Jumped on in there. You there?
Yes, I'm here.
There you go. Outstanding. Now, to bless you too. Kiera, to get blessed like Law. Because here's the slick part, Kiera. Let's break this down. You need an extremely large distribution system. You need the amount of products. You need to have an overabundance in value, and you need to have a low customer acquisition cost. I just explained that. It's all good. Deanna is fit to present to me, work real hard for the next 5 days over how to get 800,000 high quality leads per month from one product. Deanna, how many products do we have?
Oh.
Way too many to count. Here's the secret sauce, Kiera. And then, of course, we're going to help you with this starting May 23rd anyway. The secret sauce is simple. You do that with one product law, you do it with every product. And now you just start multiplying 800,000 times your products. There is no reason why you should not be drawing in. The same way multiple streams of income work is the same way multiple streams of high quality leads work. We got multiple streams of income. Some streams are in overflow, while there's a different season for other streams. So you may have 10 products, or you may have 10 streams of income. And, 3, 4, and 5, they pumped out a little bit, but 80-20 rule, right? You got one of them doing 80% of the volume. No problem. Same thing here. Money is just energy. So are leads. Deanna, catch the parallel here. If you're going to preach multiple streams of income, you need to be preaching multiple streams of leads. Law. So the choice-driven life is a stream of leads. Do not hang your hat there. And don't think that your monthly program is a stream of leads. Because if all you do is take choice-driven life and you funnel them into a program, that's the end result. Lead dies in your program. But if your program has steps to take people to a larger product, then your program in itself is a vehicle for leads. I'm giving you as much as I possibly can. So here's what, then I give you the task again, and then I'll wrap this up. You're going to present to me your 800,000, well, I don't want to say that, 2 million reach lead program concerning that one product. Now, of course, the reason I have you doing this is twofold, because everything with me is almost twofold. Obviously going to help us more, even though we are already killing it. But not just that. That's now a transferable skill for the D. Marie group. See, you caught that already, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
One product that gets 800,000 leads a month, that's now $1 million business system, period. That's what that is. If the product is $1.50, that's $1 million business system. No, real talk. If the product is $1.50, that's $1 million business system. You got me?
Yes, sir.
So now I won't just specialize in $1 million business systems. So will you.
Thank you.
Got me? Now, so you got to present that to me by Friday. Ladies and gentlemen, let me land this plane. You're probably thinking, well, damn, why are you doing that? That was hard. Not only do I not care if it was hard, we not in trouble whatsoever. Just thousands and thousands and thousands of leads. We're not in trouble whatsoever. At this point, leads coming in all over the world. Not even close to trouble. So why would I produce a plan like we was in trouble? Because if you prepare in the valley and just grind all day, act like you always in the valley, you will stay on the peak longer. Spencer Johnson, Peaks and Valleys. I would never, ever, ever, ever allow this company to be on a peak. Not me. Oh, no plateaus, no peaks. The news outlets gonna say we on a peak. We gonna grind like we in the valley. We ain't got no money. We broke. We day one struggling, Law. Levon, Chris, we don't know what to do.
I
So we
hear you.
grinding every day. You hear me? Every day. What worked yesterday, Satish, we don't get superstitious about it. Every time something works, I'm trying to break it. Yeah, I need y'all to hear me. Carol said earlier in the chat, life comes out of the darkest times. Fair enough. I'm trying to break everything that worked. Gianna, as soon as you present that plan to me, please know I'm going to break it. And then once it's perfected and working good, I'm going to try to break it again.
I know how I work for.
I'm trying to break it. I'm going to try to break it. And only when it can't be broken is when it becomes a fact to me. But if I can introduce one detail that changes the outcome, it ain't a fact. That's literally what facts mean. A fact is a theory that's been proven over and over and over and over and over and over on the truth. And then that becomes a fact. It's just what it is. All of you need to focus on your distribution system. Mainly, ATS needs to get a larger distribution system, even though we have one of the largest in the world. More. Deanna. More. Satish. This is in both of y'all departments. More. Because we're not competing. I don't want to name names. Now, I am going to name names. We're not competing with John Maxwell, Les Brown. I don't give a damn about them. They business models ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not competing with Tony Robbins. Don't give a damn. Ismail ain't got nothing to do with me. And Tony Robbins has a fantastic business model. I don't want to coach nothing. That's the wrong vehicle for someone who thinks like me. Nobody has coached themselves to $1 million. That's foolish. Those people got money and investments, business systems that produced $1 million, and they coach. And they got it from coaching. But you don't coach yourself to $100 billion. That's why I don't coach. And if I do, you paying every bit of 6 figures. Every bit. And I can't wait to say it's $5 million. I just ain't earned that right yet. Focus on your distribution system. Deanna, focus on our distribution system, period, point blank. More. It's fantastic. So what? It's fantastic now. It's fantastic in this economic downturn. It doesn't mean it's going to be fantastic tomorrow. I don't know what tomorrow holds, and it might break. The more people I hire, it might break. So now, let's go get 2 million. Last things I say. If y'all want to be in business, you should probably stop lowering your prices because you don't have the distribution system of Walmart, which is the first thing I said during this call. So you can't, if your business model is to compete on Walmart pricing, the lowest price, my price is cheaper, go, you're going to be put out of business. But for instance, so it looks like that's what we're doing. You got $19.99, this $49.59. And here recently you got all these other celebrities adopting the same model. It's all good. I pay billions of dollars on all their models. I'm not competing with price. I did not lower my price. That's not what I did. I'm not competing with price. I'm not competing with them. I just bundled better. I can just, at no cost, produce classes and coaching, etc., at 1,000 times the volume for $0. Period. I'm not competing with price. I'm competing with value. Pay attention. Value. That value is getting us millions of gazillions of customers so I could put them somewhere else. Has nothing to do with what you see. That being said, is your business in alignment with what I see, or is there more? I don't know. It's up to you. But all of you out of business, especially if you black or brown, if you are a person of color, you are automatically out of business if you don't control your distribution. Your podcast is not your distribution. Stop thinking that. Whoever hosts your podcast own that traffic. It's the truth. It's not you. Your email list, that's your distribution. So if you're not focused on your email list, if you're not focused on the traffic that you create going into something that is yours and yours alone, if you got 5,000 podcast listeners and don't have their name, number, and email, do not get happy about that. Monetize it, get some ads, get your money, but do not think you made it. Because it's traffic that Apple owns, Anchor FM owns. It's not traffic you own. Focus on your distribution system. And Law, that model I gave you, Kiara, that model I gave you, own it. Own that. Because if you can reach 2 million people a month, Law, you can sell the fact that you can reach 2 million people a month. Own, he said, will do. Your distribution system. Run that. You need to have an extreme, what we got, what makes us successful is the 4 things in case you missed it. We have an extremely large distribution system. We got an insane amount of products. We have an overabundance of value. And we got an extremely low customer acquisition cost, right? Since the pandemic, it's cost me 1 cent to get a new customer. 1 cent. That means a $19 sale. We'll just do the math. The return on investment right now is insane. 1 cent to get a high quality lead. When one person buys for $19, they pay for 1,900 more customers. That's insane. Get there as fast as possible. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plan better. You can dominate. All right, Deanna, let's convene right after this call. Love you more, Phil. Thank you, everybody.